Flower Fairy is always going to go for the long range battle against Feng, I think. Like when Hound was really broken, I think they were fine doing it, right? But it doesn't feel that way anymore.
No, I don't think we will see anything aggressive here out of Fairy.
Yeah, Feng is a maybe, but like pretty unlikely, right? Like they always play standard against each other on the ladder. I feel like tournaments are no exception.
It would seem that way. I don't know. We did see that aggro game out of Feng earlier, so
yeah. But I feel like that's because it was Sarah.
Could have been.
I'm not sure though. Not sure.
It'd be kind of cool if some people just have different strats depending on who they face.
Yeah, and I think that is a real thing for some people. It's not for me, but I could definitely see it for some of these players with more playstyles, more reach, right? Like Feng is good at everything. So like he certainly can kind of do as he pleases. They both like the Typhoon Specialist, by the way.
Yeah, they love the econ cards.
Yeah, it's like, shouldn't it just be a tie between the Farseer and the Typhoon then?
Yeah. And
or the Rhino, I guess. Yeah. yeah. You should just say money. Favorite specialist, money.
4, 3.
I mean, we had some greed references in there.
True. All right, match number 3 of the day, best of 1 between Flower Fairy and Feng. Winner goes on to the finals. Big match here.
Really is, and well, we do get the sledgehammers here for Fairy, but it's gonna be tarantulas for Feng. Does that signal aggro?
Oh, it does. Yeah, this is cool. This is really cool. Not what you'd expect from a Chinese semifinals winners match here. We have no assault marksman on the bar, so these are just going to be snipers. We're picking up crawlers, looking pretty standard aggression here. Not the most desirable pack, I would argue, with respect to the marksmen, but I think tarantulas are the best aggro unit in the game right now.
Yep, I would agree. If you want to play aggro, then spider packs are the best thing you can go for. Skills really nicely, and which is one of the best shafter units in the game. And then defensively for Fairy, it's the same thing, right? Sledgehammers tend to be ideal.
That's true. Yeah, both players just have pretty good packs overall, right? They both have 200 supplies coming in for free from their specialists, and they both kind of have exactly what you'd want for their respective play styles. So pretty even match overall. Maybe a bit sad to have the marksmans, but we'll see, because I don't know. I've seen Feng use marksmans on aggro quite a bit, and he's quite comfortable with them. So maybe in his eyes, this is all fine.
Now, round 1 here, we do get a Tara debuff, but it should still go the way of Feng, even though these crawlers have aimed for the other Tara as well.
Yeah, I think Feng's got it, because a full HP Tarantula is just so good here. As long as he kills like a little bit, which he does, yeah, he's got this.
All right, well, close round still, though. I mean, without those debuffs, this definitely would not have looked the same.
Mm-hmm. Most definitely.
But great start for Feng. It's exactly what you want. You want to get some tempo under your belt. Oh, mass-produced Phoenix.
Yeah.
The pickup here.
Interesting. Like, there's a lot of snipers, man. He's gonna flank with what, 1 of them for now. Now keep in mind, like, the mass-produced deal less damage. Like, they actually take a long time to kill tarantulas, and if those tarantulas level, that's gonna start to represent problems that Flower Fairy can't easily solve. Now, of course, charge shot. Oh, he doesn't run charge shot, guys. Oh my god, that's a big deal. Like,
it's really nice tempo still, though. Like, being able to get into the tower here for very little investment. Still, it's good DPS.
It's definitely a good
cost.
I'm just worried that Flower Fairy may get into a position where the birds are not representing enough DPS.
Yeah, I mean, he definitely will need something else here. I think Fairy kind of known as well for playing things like Fortress in these situations, so that might be something we see.
Yeah. Oh, this bird's coming in from behind too. Like, never mind the tower pressure, but look at this angle. Marksman had to do a 360 turn there, couldn't even take the shot. Oh man, this is so important, guys, because tarantulas, their levels are so valuable, and like these early rounds are when you get that experience, right? If you take too long, the tarantulas just aren't able to kill sort of like medium-sized things anymore, and then they only like get a little bit of experience through the chaff.
Yeah, super nice tempo round here. Speaking of the Fortress, it is available here, but man, Quad Fang and level 2 Scorpion, I mean, all of those options would be pickable, and of course Feng going to pick the rhinos instead, the one thing I didn't mention.
I was totally with you. It was like Fangs for me most of the time. But yeah, Fortress was interesting because you just totally make the birds have to sell out. Like, you already need to defend the flank against the Phoenixes, right? So like a Fang behind tower would have felt so good. Like, how else do you defend your tower?
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, you could just buy some Wasp, I guess, which is not the worst. Tends to deal with any flank threat.
You're right. That would have been a good move. Instead, though, Feng gonna go for Tarantula range, which is also a great move. Really helps them get experience, like I was mentioning. And then he just puts a Fang on the right, says, if you're gonna flank me on the left, so be it. The Badger is there to get the tower, but I think either the Orange Man or the Rhino will take care of it. So from my perspective, I think Feng is looking pretty good this round.
Yeah, not too bad. Phoenix will actually get sold on the flank there. For Fairy, we have a Tarantula on the shallow flank for Feng. I don't think that'll quite be able to survive. At least it does get rid of some of the chaff, but the Phoenixes have locked onto it.
Yeah, it'll be good long term at least, but I agree that the Phoenix picking it off is not super great here.
Left side attack not going to be successful for Fairy, but he has managed to grab range on the Arclight, and that's not doing too poorly. Crawlers, though, getting close to the tower, and looks like we'll manage to actually get in with the help of that spider.
Pretty big deal there. What do we have left for anti-air? We've got 2 snipers. They got lots of protection here. Fang's on the right, killing some birds. Tarantula here, trying to kill an Arclight, not going to get the experience. Rather unfortunate. Our Marksman tries to turn, but they're so slow. Oh my god. It's a tie, right?
That's wild. Yeah, nothing else survived.
Okay. That was a round.
That Arclight, though, he was fighting for his life. 22,000 damage dealt.
Okay, let's take stock of the game. So we've got 2 tarantulas that just leveled. We're going up to 5 tarantulas now. We've got tons of snipers, right? But then on Flower Fairy's side, look how much chaff he has. Like, that's insane, but
yeah,
I guess once the
that's
HE
what
comes down,
Quad Fang will do.
yeah. It's like, who's winning here? Like, really good tarantula scaling versus birds everywhere and mass chaff.
I mean, the thing is, usually when you're playing spiders, one of the things that makes it really annoying is this like infinite amount of crawlers that keep streaming in from the backline, but that's something that right now Feng doesn't have yet.
Yes, that's a good thing to point out, especially as melters enter the fray. We talked about Phoenixes not being enough DPS. Exactly as the tarantulas level, he gets a melter. Like, this is such good awareness here from Flower Fairy. Absolutely love it.
Yeah, and he can afford to do this, right? Because the game gave him like 4 bank packs, so he doesn't need to worry too much about his chaff situation, and instead he can start worrying about the big units. Already has range on the Arclight, so the chaff is pretty much dealt with for now.
Yep. I definitely agree. I don't know, the Rhinos haven't seemed that good to me, but I suppose his lack of chaff makes it important to have tanks. The Melter on the right, just really hard to DPS down. I do think that basically Feng won in most locations, and that will give him a round win, so that feels good. That's definitely a good sign here. Once he picks his high explosive on the tarantulas, which he may never do, by the way, but if he really wants to clear the chaff, that's going to be very strong.
Yeah, the Rhino actually left side there, not even doing too poorly. Managed to tank long enough to where the crawlers were able to get onto that left tower.
That's true. And now we get balls coming in.
Ooh.
This is actually a big moment because we talked about a lack of chaff here for Feng, and maybe he'll just do it with steel balls. Mechanical division.
Yeah, we do get more melters though, and I wonder if we're going to see energy diffraction here at some point. You have to kind of imagine we will, because the melter on the corner is close enough to that spider where even with multi-melt, I think it would be able to insta-lock.
Yeah. I think what I do when I'm in Feng's position, I see the spider will just lock the melting point for the rest of the game. I actually just sell that spider.
Yeah, that might be a fair play too. Okay, we do have more crawlers being purchased, so Feng correctly identifying what he needs and potentially setting up here for an eventual like loose formation turn, because Fairy did not pick up those Mustang, which I'm a little surprised about. Instead, just going Steel Ball and selling one. I feel like picking up the Mustang there just really kind of solidified what their board needed. Like, it prevents wasp cheeses, it prevents loose formation.
It's a good point. Yeah, it makes a lot of sense to me. He was maybe worried about Tarantula, high explosives, like killing the Mustangs, but yeah, hard to say.
Yeah, but I mean, he has the front line, so... Oh well, we will see. Maybe something that Feng can abuse. For now, Melter's doing kind of fine. The steel balls are annoying, but they also don't really seem to be able to get in here, getting distracted by crawlers, and well, the Melters are actually just completely fine. Left side, though, not so much. Rhino plus crawler combo.
Oh my god.
Getting to that tower.
Yeah, it's another Feng win, it looks like.
Yeah, that left side tower falling in the exact same way again.
I'm so curious who's winning this because, yeah, you've pointed out that multi-melt could come out. But then, like, there's so many moves available for Feng as well. I feel like he has so many plays available. There's even an advanced power system, which is, of course, incredible on aggro, but he actually takes underground crawler here. Rather surprising to me.
And we're gonna get an enhancement module again with 2 levels on the melters. One gets stonked and sold. The other one grabs a free level.
Yeah, this feels so tame compared to the previous abuse, but yeah, certainly a strong move.
Well, what is Feng's plan going to be? Double shot on the marksman for now. Underground on the crawlers instead. Somewhat surprising. I was expecting loose formation, considering there's only arc lights.
I mean, it can be a little scary to loose the turn that an underground threat is offered, since like you could lose your own tower to his, but I don't know, maybe that doesn't matter too much.
Yeah, I guess that's fair. We do get the diffraction.
Yep.
Now, one way you can deal with that is like mech div, as you mentioned, but we don't see more investment right now into the steel balls, so
yep.
There might just not be enough steel balls.
I feel like Flat Fairy's put himself in such a good position now because, oh, the flank as well. Okay, doesn't matter. Sentry missiled out. There's just melters everywhere, right? Like, there's no longer a weakness. And I just feel like multi-melt is a better carry than Marksman's double shot, but we'll have to see.
Yeah, I mean, these marksmen are hitting hard, though. That level 1 melter there in the middle, not having a good time. But on the right side and the left, very different story. This time around, that Rhino and Crawler not going to be able to take the tower. And with 3 multi-melters still alive. Oh, actually, another one will go down. And then another.
Big
not
moments
too bad.
there. Yeah.
I mean, that's nice damage mitigation.
Huge. Yeah, you really want the breathing room, especially against giants here.
Nuke available. Wasp Swarm, worth a consideration.
Yeah, Flower Fairy gonna go for it. Let's see if he's gonna try and take the tower here of Feng, or if it's just like a late Wasp, defend your own tower type thing. Haste module. So, would you high explosives or not on the Tarantulas? Does he have
I
spider
think you
mines?
have to, yes.
Are mines good against
I mean,
Melter?
well, they are good against Melter, but they're not that good into multi-Melter.
Okay.
I think you need high explosive either way here, like, especially with Feng again, or a Fairy having all of those Fangs in the front. Yeah, okay, we are going to get HE. Like, that's step one. And then maybe if we go ultra late, you would consider my Spider Mines.
Got it. Okay. Makes sense. We'll see if that makes a big difference or not. I feel like Feng's done a good job of getting his crawler line. We're selling out of balls because of multi-melts. And so the question is, will we have enough DPS with this marksman game plan?
I mean, it seems like we might for now. I'm still looking at loose formation here. Like, maybe Fairy is still a little bit too high on hit points, but you can definitely win a round here by clicking it.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm ambivalent. I'm not really sure if it's good or not. It probably is.
It basically doubles the amount of crawlers he has.
Yeah. Defensive Wasp Swarm coming in. We don't have Fangs to kill those, really, so we're going to have to shoot that 12 times with our marksmans. A little sad, but I suppose we're mostly just clearing chaff at this portion of the fight anyhow. We see our last ball coming in on the right. It's just going to die to the multi-melter. We're killing the edge melter here. That's obviously a fantastic moment. A lot of stuff coming in for our exposed marksmans, though. Not looking good.
Yeah, and the melters actually already have a third tech, that EMP hitting some of those spiders, and well, things are not looking too good on round 7 here for Feng. Going to take a ton of damage, and now down to sub 2k.
The enhancement module Melter got a level, so that's going to be a free level up. Stormcaller's picked up for Flower Fairy. Puts fire technology on it. Now, of course, the crawlers can sort of live through it, but I think this is such a good move. Like, you're in Melters, right? You have the best DPS in the game, basically. Let's just use fire so that chaff can just sort of be cut down, right? Making use of oil, great gut shot potential here. Oh. Cute.
Yeah. I mean, cute is a word. Is it good, though?
Is it good?
It is in the long term, for sure.
Sure.
Siege mode Scorpion is a counter to Melter, but the problem is our chaff clear is not long range. So, like, as soon as you lose the spiders, what happens?
Such a good point. Yeah, like, I think you're just on the money here. It's like he's trying to pivot for a long-term solution here, whereas Flower Fairy is going for the gut shot with the oil, the fire on the storms. And in theory, that should bode well for Flower Fairy here, potentially closing up the game. But let's see. This could be the comeback moment, right? If Feng can just survive here, maybe he's fine.
I am a little bit surprised that we don't see Wasp investment from Fairy, because the Wasp spawn last round did really, really well to distract the marksman.
Yeah, that was really powerful. That's true. Maybe a gut shot going to come on the next round if the game continues. We can see acid all over the place. The melters are definitely getting dotted down. There's a big clump on the right. If one Scorp shot just clumps them all, man, that's... Oh, but the EMP comes in. The EMP is a big deal here. There's still one marksman taking down that melter. We need anti-air. Is it going to be enough? The birds win it out.
Marksman going to burn to a crisp. And again here, going to be a round win for Fairy. Not enough to kill, though.
Nope. And maybe Feng has room to come back here. Like, he can try and intercept the Stormcallers. I don't know what he's going to go for here. Ion Blast, I couldn't see the other 3 cards. They picked really, really fast. They must have been garbage.
I mean, does it really matter when you could pick Ion Blast?
Exactly. Such a powerful mid to late game card here.
Kind of this. I mean, it can kill level 1 melters, but the high level ones shouldn't really care about it too much. Whereas these level 1 scorpions, if they get hit, will definitely go down.
Yes. This could potentially be a massive problem here for Feng. Every Scorp really important. You need that acid coverage everywhere. Even the marksmen are really fragile here. We will see a bubble line. There's no question about that, but that doesn't, guarantee protection of your units.
I mean, surely if you're fairy here, you just buy like triple wasp.
I don't disagree. Yeah, it could be a strong line. Double shot on the
Double shot
Scorps.
Scorp. Wow.
Yeah, I mean, there's no answer to the wasp you're mentioning. It would be so strong. Flower Fairy has 1,000 bucks remaining. I'm just
Looks
holding
like
my
he's
breath
just going
here.
to opt to level some melters here, get them over that threshold of being able to survive the beam passing by.
He bought like 2 melters this turn, I think. At least. Maybe. At least 1. I don't know. That was interesting. He didn't go for any diversification.
Interesting spider there, moving back and forth.
And he's trying to dodge.
It has managed to dodge. Well, I think it's that, and he's just trying to keep some chaff clear alive.
Yeah. Really important. But there's fire, man. Like, the fire is kind of helpful for Feng, if anything. Kind of oddly.
Yeah, it does seem that way.
Oddly the case. Dude, is Feng coming back? What is this game?
This seems, yeah, really powerful now. The spider there even surviving. So many scorpions left alive. Tons of damage going the way of fairy. And suddenly we're around 10 and Feng is the one who's healthier.
I can't believe this. Like, yeah, this is insane. I feel like Flower has made a ton of money from his enhancement module too. Like, he should be way up economically. But Acid says, I don't care. I deal infinite damage from 200 range. Like, this is... And now we got nukes. Not sure who it's better for. I imagine not all the melters die from it. Nuke does 70k.
I mean, level 2 is again like the threshold.
Yeah. I really want to see a diversification here from Flower Fairy. Like, pick up wasps or pick up something you don't have yet. Like, there's got to be something that causes a problem here. I don't think Photon would make sense. Battles are too long.
Yeah, there's also nothing really disabling the units right now. Oh, okay. Photon armor truck.
Okay, that's what I'm talking about. He needed something new, and that's... So what's crucial here, guys, is that Photon, of course, means the acid DPS and damage multiplier won't work for 25 seconds. And he's just basically hoping to snowball the battle really early on, just protect all of his units. Now, double shot is here, right? So there is a ton of DPS on the table here. So it is possible that the factory dies somewhat quick. So we'll see.
I mean, I'm not sure this wins. Like, left side, no shield.
That side, no shield.
To get lots of value, take out at least 2 melters plus chaff and chaff clear. Right side, yeah, this was what I was worried about. There's just too much crawlers, so the factory's just stuck.
That's right. But I'm still not sure. Like,
land.
I still think it's anybody's game here. This factory is tanking a million years. Okay, now it goes down. We have a lot of stuff on the left, though, for Feng, and it's getting the tower from long range. I think there's range on Marksman. Only 4 melters left. They're barraging. A lot of EMP going down, but those Scorpions have infinite range. And do we have anti-air to kill the Phoenixes? We do. We have 1 Marksman.
1 marksman left alive.
It's
shooting. You have a debuff. Melter will die, though.
Oh
and
my god.
Feng going to get it done.
Going into the finals
secures...
for his first time. Huge moment here
massive.
for Feng. Big congrats to him.
Congrats. Yeah. What a game, too.
I can't believe the Scorpion pivot. It was so clever. It was the perfect move. Of course, multi-melt hurts your range, right? So these were low-range melters. This was so cool. I'm so happy for Feng, man.
Yeah, crazy play there. Really nice pivot off of that unit drop. Going for those siege mode Scorpions and, yeah, managing to get it done.
Cool stuff. So Flower Fairy gonna go battle it down in the learners bracket alongside our 2 non-201 players.